My name is Cory Barkan. I am the acting general manager for Players Pawn here in West Virginia. My background here in the pawn industry is that I've been in through my family. So my father actually started his first pawn shop back in 2001, I want to say. So I was kind of born into the lifestyle. As a kid, I was always, brought up in the pawn shop, kind of learning the ins and outs of the industry, of how pawning works and how sales work and everything like that. So after school and I went through the Army, I kind of was living out my life, trying to figure out what I wanted to do. Eventually, whenever my father kind of was opening up another store, another location up here in the Northeast in West Virginia, he asked me if I wanted to kind of dive deeper into the industry, maybe work my own store. And ever since then, I've been kind of grinding up here in the industry, learning the ins and outs and the management aspect of it and the sales and the marketing. And so now here I am running my own shop. Challenges of being a young pawnbroker is really just learning the inventory and the price points and just really learning the ins and outs of it. So always trying to, make sure that I give the best value to a customer's items that come in and pricing them right, making sure that they leave happy. So it's just really the retail side of it, the management aspect of it, learning the system of Pawn Master, and really using that as a tool for me to learn more about how to price things and that aspect of the business too. Being that Pawn Master has been implemented in the other stores that we've used back in the day, and currently as my father runs the pawn shop in Florida, he's always been using that system, and it's worked with him, and it's made productivity better for his business. So when we decided to open up our own store here in West Virginia, it was a no-brainer to transfer that up here. So we have the same support that they do down in Florida as well. The support that they give in my family and the other stores that we've ever had, if there was ever a problem that we ever faced within our system, Pawn Master is a call away for us to kind of get that sorted out. The software itself it's very easy to use. I mean, it's being someone that I never really messed with the system whenever I was, kind of being raised up in the pawn industry. Whenever I was a kid, I was really just dealing with customers, which helped me to this point today. But as far as the system goes, an amateur, a novice, a beginner can pretty much jump into the pawn industry, jump on Pawn Master, and, anything takes a couple of days to kind of, as far as anything new to learn. But Pawn Master has been so helpful as far as making a sale, making a payment, creating a new pawn, the reporting, any of the analysis, our profit margins. I mean, anything to do analytically, Pawn Master is it's set up so easily that if I can recommend anything as far as this business is concerned, is Pawn Master, just because just the customer support alone, it's well worth its money. If you ever have a problem, or if you have any ideas that you want to present and you want some feedback, I feel like Pawn Master has always been there for any kind of suggestions or any kind of help that I've ever needed. And it's one of the best programs I can ever use for any kind of industry.